Hey guys, it's me again, and welcome to the 106th episode of my Ask series. And this is also the season 6 finale. So, yeah, now we're on the final episode of season. Now we're on to the final episode of season 6. So, yeah. So, let's see what questions you've asked. And before I start this video, I really have to apologize the multi for the multiple delays for this episode. It's just I've been really busy lately, and sometimes I don't really have enough time to do much videos. But I'll soon make it up to you guys. I'll do my best. So yeah. So please forgive me for not doing this video on Wednesday, which I was originally gonna do it, but then it was gonna be pushed back to then it was gonna be pushed back to Thursday, and then it was gonna be pushed back to yesterday, but I didn't have time to do those videos, so please forgive me. So yeah, I'll try and be more active in season 7, which I'll explain more of that at the end. So yeah. So, without further ado, guys, let's begin the questions. First question is from Marcus Miller, and he also asks multiple questions. Yeah, actually, we're actually gonna ask questions from Vampirina and Vampirina. Hold on, I'm trying to think of the user. It's quite a long username, but Vampirina and Sideshow Bob Fanatic 2001, and he or she asks, "What's your opinion on me? You're pretty cool, if I do say so myself." Next questions are from Master CJ Ken Keith Fun Entertainment, and he asks, "1. What's your opinion on Kung Fu Panda 3? It's pretty good. 2. What's your opinion on Pixels? Sorry, I had to mute there for a moment, guys. It's just my mom was talking to me. Anyways, for the second question, it's pretty good. I used to hate it for a while, but now I think it's okay. Free. Are you excited for Bad Guys 2022? Um, yeah, I guess. 4. What's your opinion on Chef Pee Pee from SML? Oh, he's pretty funny, and he's probably one of my favorite SML characters. And he's still funny in the newer videos, even though the newer videos are questionable because obvious reasons. 5. Do you watch Total Drama? Of course I do. You probably know that I make videos of it, so of course I watch it. 6. What movie makes you cry? Um, I haven't cried in a movie before, so none of them. Which I nearly cried at the end of Toy Story 4 because of how emotional the ending was, which I think is probably one of the most emotional endings in a Pixar film. Well, one of them. So yeah. 7. Which Shrek movie do you think is the best? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I'd have to say the first two are a masterpiece. Shrek 3 is good, even though a lot of people hate it, but in my opinion, it's not that bad. And the fourth one is a pretty good ending, although there are rumors for a Shrek 5, which I think it's a bit unnecessary because it's a bit like how Toy Story 3 ended. Everything ended so perfectly that they didn't need to make another movie, which that's kind of the same thing for Shrek. And rumors are also going around that Illumination is going to be making a remake, which Shrek is fine the way it is. It doesn't really need a remake. Well, they said it's going to be an animated remake, so they don't really need to remake it. They can remake many Disney movies as they want, but they're not remaking DreamWorks movies. if I see them making live action DreamWorks movies, then I'm probably not going to be happy. Well, Universal, because they own DreamWorks. 8. What's your opinion on Bolt? It's a really good nostalgic movie for me, and surprisingly, it was the first film I saw in cinemas, which I first saw it back in 2009, and yes, it did come out in my area in 2009. I thought I saw it in 2008, but I actually saw it in 2009, so yeah. Without Bolt, I would probably never heard of the cinema. So yeah. 9. What's your opinion on Shrek the Musical? It's a pretty good live show. 10. What made you get The Wild on DVD? Well, it's probably my stupid 9-year-old self that made me do it. And yes, I was 9 when I got it, and I regret buying it. So hopefully soon I'll get rid of it. When? I've no idea, but times can tell. I've been wanting to get rid of it for a while, but I haven't really gotten the time. But hopefully soon. Next questions are from Master CJ Kincaid, and he asks various questions. Anyways, let's see what he has to say. 1. Did you used to have Beethoven on VHS? Yes, I did. 2. What are you scared of? I'm scared of being in the dark. 3. Have you ever got stung by a wasp? Yes, I have. 4. What channel did you watch Incredibles 2? Sky Disney? 5. What channel did you watch Toy Story 3? I watched it on BBC One and Sky Movies. 6. Oh yeah, and I also watched it on RT1. So yeah. Sky Disney, sorry. 6. Do you hate rain? Well, sometimes. Sometimes, trying to think what else I'm gonna say. It may look cool on the outside, but when you go outside in the rain, it's terrible. But it is kind of cool to look at, even though it can be a bit risky at times. So yeah. 7. Why are you getting rid of Kung Fu Panda 3 movie collection on DVD? It's because I already have the first 3 movies already, which I have them individually, so I don't really need it. I'm not saying it's a bad DVD, it is pretty cool, but I don't really need it since I already have the first 3 DVDs. Which I was expecting to get the first one, but Santa gave me that one by mistake, so yeah. Don't ask me that question again, okay? 8. What DVDs do you regret buying? I pretty much explained it already, so I have a whole list of them, but I might do a video on it sometime, but we'll see. So yeah. We'll get back to him. And next question is from this user here, and he's not really asking a question, he's just saying welcome back for no reason at all. So yeah. And Alan Byron says that COVID-19 is getting worse, which that's not really a question either. So Alan, if you're watching this, you can only ask me questions. Well, you can't ask them now because this is the series finale. But try and ask me questions in season 7, which I will get to that in a moment. So yeah. And what I've heard that restrictions are easing early in my area, which they were originally going to ease it on the 30th of January, but they decided to do it early. So yeah, let's hope this is the last time that they ease restrictions. And let's hope. And we weren't really in lockdown. It was just, yeah. What else? And what I've also heard that I've heard that COVID-19 is going away soon, which can't wait. And we no longer have to wear masks, which kind of find it a bit shame because I've gotten so used to the mask and I really don't want to but I'm probably still gonna wear it in public just in case if, you know. So yeah. And now returning back to Marcus Miller, and he asks, 9. What's your favorite Marvel movie? I'd probably say the Spider-Man movies, except for the Amazing Spider-Man. The Avengers saga. What else? Oh yeah, I like Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Captain Marvel. What else? Black Panther, and that's pretty much all I can think of. 10. What movies did you watch on BBC One? I've watched plenty of movies on it, but if I have to list a few, then there they are. Monsters vs. Aliens. What else? It's hard, but I watched Shaun the Sheep the movie. Let's see. Oh yeah, I watched Shrek 2. What else? Toy Story 3, like I mentioned. I've watched a lot of movies, so it's quite hard to explain, and I can barely remember it now. And 11. Why do you hate Puss in Boots? The perfect fairy tale adventure. It's because the animation is cheap and lazy, and it's not as good as I remember it being. So, yeah. And I'm still going to keep the DVD menu video that I did back in July for memories. So, yeah. And speaking of my DVD menu series, it's probably going to be coming back in, I don't know, maybe February or March. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, and I am trying to bring it back, but I'm just so busy on the DVD collection, which it's almost over, mind you, but yeah, it's getting really tricky. So yeah, that concludes season 6, everyone. I can't believe how fast this season went. It literally it literally felt like that this season started yesterday, which actually started a month ago. So okay, hold on. So yeah, sorry about that. I just had to get a cake. Anyways, what was I meant to say? Oh yeah, it's been really fun doing season 6. I can't believe this season's over already. Like, yeah. And remember, you want to know when season 7's going to be released? Well, it's probably going to be released in June. Yeah, it's going to be released in June. And what date will it be? Well, you're just going to have to find out when I announce it in June. It's probably going to be 1 year after when I started season 5. Who knows? But we'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah. And questions won't be required in this video. So, you're just going to have to wait until season 7 comes. So, yeah. So yeah, that's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon, and this is me signing off.